This is about the city of Waukegan in Baltimore County. This is about Mayor Cunningham and his mother. All right. We're talking about mass incarceration in the prison industry. And it thrives under his administration. It thrives under your administration and your mother. December 24th, 2007, I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. I spent 186 days illegally incarcerated. Illegally incarcerated. And on June 10th, 2008, I testified in front of the Mary Cunningham and the Lake County Board. I testified, and I want that testimony submitted. I gave Sam Cunningham evidence exposing the corruption in your courts. Exposing the corruption in your courts in Lake County, Illinois. You feel me? The politicians, you feel me? So I made this video, and I'm keeping everything abreast to everybody, all right? This is Johnny Oleski, because like I said, y'all locked me up in 2011 to shield the corruption in the case here in 2007. These cases is tied together. And you signed for this. You feel me? You signed for this. So we don't have no misunderstandings. You signed for it. It was about racism in your courts and corruption in the Democratic Party. 528. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. It was about the war on drugs. It was about the O'Malley mob machine in the Democratic Party in Maryland. I named the politicians that get paid to lock black Maryland up. I showed how Mayor Pugh used her office as state senator to shield his corruption. You go directly to Al Redmer. He has my insurance complaint. My insurance complaint details everything. Fully details it. Chief Judge Turnbull had this information long before I got locked up. And I'm going to show you everything via social media. You feel me? You can go directly to Judge Cox. Because like I said, all you got to do is do the mail receipts. These are mail receipts. These are mail receipts exposing the corruption before I got locked up. Because you can go to Chief Johnson and get my paperwork. It's legal mail. It's certified mail. You got this. Greg Bernstein had this. You feel me? I'm a whistleblower. And I blew the whistle on the courts and the corruption in the courts. That's Michael Nearham. You feel me? Because we want everything on the table. You go to Michael Nearham, you go to Cunningham, and y'all get this information. Because like I said, I filed a $2.5 billion class action lawsuit against the state of Illinois for your prison industry. I'm going to file a class action lawsuit this year. We're going to expose the corruption and racism in your courts. We're going to show you the black faces carrying out a white agenda of white supremacy. We're going to show Lake County and Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Lake County. We're going to show you the corruption in the courts. You understand what I'm saying? President Obama asked for an investigation. I'm the subject of the investigation. I'm the subject of the investigation. You locked up a whistleblower. You locked up a activist about the prison industry and the war on drugs. Eric Holder got my case file. Like I said, my shit legit. This is going to be Baltimore Rewired. Like I said, go directly to the Department of Justice right now. They had this since last year. A whole year you've been sitting on this. And before you destroy it, I want to make sure that the public knows where it's at. Jane Miller, you talking about I-Team report? Go get this information. Let's talk about the war on drugs. Let's talk about the truth versus your lies. Because I'm going to pull your card. I'm going to show you the Democratic Party and the mob machine that O'Malley created. I'm going to show you the judges, the lawyers, and the politicians he put in place to keep stop and frisk and zero tolerance going. We're going to talk about racketeering in the courts. Operation Greylord uncovered here in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. And you're going to have to tell the truth because Ronald Davis is the overseer on the dissent decree. And we're going to Scott Shellenberger disbarred. I want him sent to jail. If you charge Scott Shellenberger, he the weakest link. He going to snitch on everybody else. And Scott Shellenberger, I'm a victim here. You got to take this case. Due process and equal protection. You got to take this case. You feel me? If you deny you know me on earth, you're going to deny you know me in heaven? Well, we about to find the fuck out. Because in 2011, I put this in front of the Towson courthouse. I was applying for Martin Luther King's job. You feel me? I'm applying for his job. Social justice issues. You feel me? Mass incarceration is a social justice issue. Homelessness is a social justice issue. So I put it in court. I put it on file. Letters to Birmingham jail. This is the comptroller. That's 2017. This is 2 years ago. Thank you for contacting the comptroller's office. Request for an audit in your tax returns. To best assist you in forwarding your email to Daniel Riley, Director of the Compliance Department. You have assigned a representative to look into your matter and respond to you. If you wish to contact the Compliance Department, send an email directly to Mr. Ryan. I did all that. I filed a police report. This is the police report. It says file a police report. I did that. I did everything I was supposed to do. And you involved in it. You need to show them that paper. I was locked up in another state. I was locked up in Illinois. I couldn't assign checks. You feel me? That's Adam May. That's me. And we're going to show the role that the media played in this misinformation. Kai Jackson, Vic Carter, Stan Stovall, Jane Miller. Silence is consent. It's about your parole and probation. It's about your prison industry. I was making a movie and a documentary about it. Spring Grove. We're going to talk about opioid abuses. We're going to talk about a lot of things under Governor O'Malley's administration. Spring Grove follow-up. You feel me? Dear Adam May, I hope this video catches you on point. You feel me? We're going to play all this in front of everybody. YouTube videos, the links. These are the supporters of Shorties. These are the people that support me. We are employing any and all public officials in the state of Maryland. We are employing any and all public officials in the state of Maryland. You feel me? You didn't do nothing. 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 He asked you to do something. You didn't do nothing. 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 And you got something. What you got gonna send somebody to jail. What you got is what they asked for the public officials. Johnny Oleski got this. Mayor Pugh got this. See what it says? We are also employing any appropriate officials in the state of Maryland to assist Shorty in this effort. Ain't you a public official? You ain't assisting Shorty. You've been avoiding Shorty for the last 10 years, Senator Pugh. Supporters of Shorties. Supporters of Shorties. Supporters of Shorties. Supporters of Shorties. Case number CF 498. That's the Illinois case. You feel me? That's the Illinois case. Waukegan. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. You feel me? Dear Judge Starks. Address November. Effective December. You feel me? Codes. Judicial conduct. Judges should uphold integrity and independence of judiciary. You feel me? Judge Scott. Courtroom. Change my family. It's all here. It's all right here. Disqualifications. You feel me? Mr. Waller has refused to answer my request. Judge Boris. You feel me? NAACP, the Lake County Board got this. Lake County Board, Attorney Registry Disciplinary Committee. You got this. You had this before I got locked up. You feel me? And you permitted them to lock me up. That's Judge Turnbull, 2009. You had this. You feel me? You had this. Honorable Judge Turnbull, Rights and Minorities, case number, among the cases. You feel me? This is just page 12. We got 46 pages. Shellenberger was involved, violated his oath of office. You feel me? Who got it? Governor O'Malley got it. The director of the ACLU got it. Terry Owens got it. Boris got it. You feel me? You got it.
That's Chief Justice Roberts. August of 2013. Chief Justice Robert. This is a follow-up letter for the 2010 elections. All right. It started as a project September 2006. Governor O'Malley showed interest in my project 11/28/2006 until they uncovered the corruption under his administration. Doug Gansler, Rod Rosenstein, both have blocked the investigation. A Jailhouse Diary, 13 storyboards. Storyboards was about you. It's about y'all. You feel me? It's about Waukegan. You feel me? And it's all right here. It's a class action lawsuit. Constitutional. Whistleblower is a private citizen. NAAC, Eric Holder, ACLU, Speaker of the House Boehner. That's how long I've been doing it. And I got the links. I have personally delivered information to the media, including Adam May, Mark Steiner, Frank Conway, Clerk of the Court, Baltimore City Courts, Karen Parks, Fox 45. I personally gave it to you. I respectfully respect the initial, investigating into the cases concerning Dwayne G. Davis, Illinois versus, all of this is legit, babe. It's a movie, and I'm insured. I'm insured. When I was locked up in Illinois, I was insured. I had an insurance policy, and that's my claim. It's a complaint. The movie was about y'all. It's a movie. John Bailey, Karen Levy. That's you. The movie was about you. Davis. That's my case number. 07CF490. You got the information. You got to deal with it. It was exposing your corruption in your courts, in your police department. It was exposing your racism in Lake County, Illinois. Hogan got it. And that's the movie release. I am Dred Scott. I'm going to show you about your courts and your corruption in your courts. That's my public defenders. That's my case. That's Kamenetz. Kamenetz had this. You feel me? Written letter, follow up, public conversation. Delegate Sitnor. Sitnor got this. See how long y'all been sitting on this? Kamenetz is dead. So now Johnny O got to deal with this. Theft of property, 2/7/2011. Evidence for criminal investigation. Y'all destroyed that evidence on 2/7/2011. You took my truck, my computer, and 13 storyboards. Well, I had to reshoot that footage, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to refile that lawsuit because you took my property. Where's the beef? This is the first story y'all wrote on me by Bobby Paymer when I opened my store in 1997. You feel me? I'm with Amnesty International because this is about the war on drugs and mass incarceration in America. Shorty Davis, a Baltimore activist, has been involved in issues including corruption in the judicial system, police brutality, political transparency, and the prison and military industrial complex. That's my charge. That's what I do. I'm Shorty. I'm an activist. I'm a father. I'm a cook. And I'm just telling my story. I'm sharing my truth. That's the IRS. 2012, because I asked for an audit from the IRS. Since y'all wouldn't give me an audit in Maryland, I asked for a federal audit. City, county, state, and federal audit. I want a federal audit. That's my paperwork. I want an audit because I was locked up in Illinois, and checks was cashed while I was locked up. So we're going to deal with this accordingly. You feel me? That's the IRS. So you're going to give me an audit in 2019 because I'm out $2.6 million. I'm out $2.6 million. So you're going to audit me. You're going to audit Jake's Grill. And you're going to audit the state of Maryland because you accepted the forged checks. Money count itself. We're going to explain how I had zero money taken in. You feel me? Zero money. We're going to talk about this. That's my store on Falls Road. No money was turned in 2008. You feel me? No money was turned in. So how did I go from $260,000 to zero? How was checks being made while I was locked up in Waukegan? We're going to show you the transcripts from my trial. I asked for Dred Scott. I asked for a change of venue. I told y'all to let me go, but y'all was holding me because you knew I was losing my store. Money count itself. We're going to have an audit. You feel me? Judge Souder. Legal information. States Attorney Schellenberger, as well as the lawyer, Mark Saunders, did not show during my trial, the bond hearing. If y'all had showed this information during my bond hearing when y'all went to the grand jury, I would have never got indicted. You knowingly lied to the grand jury and misheard information. And my lawyer, Thomas Sanders, participated in it. My lawyer participated in it. You feel me? This is what you took from me. My truck, my computer. You feel me? You got to compensate me for that. The contents of the truck. The contents of the truck was worth $100 million. The contents of the truck was exposed in Waukegan. The contents of the truck was movie releases. The contents of the truck had 13 years of my life on it. And it tied Waukegan and Baltimore together. You feel me? The contents of my truck. You gave me a refund. So if you gave me a refund on the truck that you stole from me, then you got to pay me for the truck. You got to pay me for the truck. You got to give me this too, because this was the tape. This tape is going to send y'all to jail. This tape is going to send a lot of people to jail. It's going to send Jake to jail. It's going to send James Hammond to jail. This tape is evidence exposing what I did. This was showing what I did. And y'all supposed to return it. You didn't return it. You return that tape, y'all going to go to jail, period. It's the Shorty program. And I gave you the political part of the program. The political part of the program was monitoring our elected officials. This program was in 1985. It was about Robert Sabanjan. You feel me? Senior. Now it's about Sam Cunningham, and his mother. Y'all go to jail together. Because y'all shielding the corruption together. Mine is legit, babe. It's the Shorty program. I'm giving careers, not jobs. I'm giving careers. Visual and performing arts. Political involvement. Photography and journalism. You feel me? And I'm giving you all that with this. I'm giving you all that. It's an ex-felon reentry program. False imprisonment for filming a documentary about the judicial system. You feel me? That's Hardin, that's Durbin, that's the Attorney General. That's my case number in Illinois. That's my case number. 08IG. You feel me? That's my case number. Lisa Madigan, Dutch Rupersberger. You feel me? That's my phone number. 1402 Lochner. That's Barbara Mikulski. She had this. So if she had this, why did y'all lock me up? Like I said, this is part of the mom machine, the O'Malley machine, and Mikulski's tied to it. It's a reentry program about the prison industry. Mayor Moxley. See that? City of Waukegan. Mayor Moxley got it. Sam Cunningham got it. Sabanjan had it. Hyde got it. Y'all had this. You feel me? $12,2307. All right. And this who got it. You got it. That's my on 1402 Lochner, Judge Bridges. All right. Judge Bridges is from Waukegan, Illinois. And I was asking to go to Washington, D.C. You feel me? I don't want nobody to say they left out the loop. See the emails? 2009. Black Caucus. Michael Bush. Ed Norris. Bobby Zirkin. See Bobby Zirkin? See Teller Branch? Documentaries about your prison industry and mass incarceration. When I name your names, I don't have to change nothing. These emails is going to prove what I was talking about. Change your venue. You feel me? I'm Shorty. Randallstown Citizen Change. I'm an advocate. I'm the owner of Shorty's Pit Beef. I'm an independent filmmaker. You feel me? You can get it right there. Shorty's voice. You can go right there on YouTube to Shorty's voice and see the first 5 videos. I got 238 videos on that channel. And it's open to the public. So the public can see it. I ain't got nothing to hide. Truth gonna speak to power. And I'm a powerful individual. That's my insurance claim. You feel me? That's my insurance claim because I'm homeless. Intellectual property. That's my insurance claim. Jake Davis. Bonnie Harrison. Okay? We don't want no misunderstandings about who was involved in what. And this was filed in 2018. He should have did this 37 pages. All right? Chief Justice Roberts. This is to Johnny Oleski. Johnny Oleski got this. Case number 86 CF. That's the Waukegan case. 87 CF. You use this. All right. Judge Bennett, Judge Stark, Judge Sauter, Judge Bell, Judge Janae, Judge Rossetti. This is about your courts and the corruption in your courts. And the Get Shorty program. It's the Shorty program. And my family signed off on this. You feel me? This is evidence and these are witnesses. My sister signed off on this. And my sister will testify in front of a grand jury about the information that my mother had in Las Vegas. You feel me? It's all right here to disbar Scott Shellenberger. 2007. Dear Mr. Davis, that's my Storm Falls Road. 1986 case, 86 CF. That's what we talking about. If you were never retried, you are in effect not convicted of the original charges. That means I'm innocent of those charges. And when y'all brought those charges up, you knew I was innocent of those charges. But you used that 86 case to incarcerate me. I'm innocent of those charges. So everything that Shellenberger brought in front of the court, everything that Walter brought in front of the court was false information. This comes from a judge, a lawyer, a respected lawyer. You feel me? So near him, you got to get this. 07 CF498. Y'all held me for 186 days to keep me from bringing this case to trial. Y'all held me for 186 days to keep me from filing a class action lawsuit. You can go directly to Squib account, Dwayne G. Davis, exposing the prison industry. Yeah. You sure can. Accessing the grand jury. You feel me? So in 2019, I'm coming to the Senate in the delegates house and we're going to access the grand jury. We're going to get Shellenberger disbarred. My request for the grand jury will not be denied. You feel me? Because I'm coming. I'm coming to Annapolis. And then I'm coming back home. Forward, Julian Jones, Council President. Please share with the entire County Council, Shellenberger, Kevin Kamenetz, to ensure transparency in this conversation. The elections is over with. Everybody got elected. Everybody's sitting in office. So now we're going to handle our business. Mary Washington, Cunningham, Sam Cunningham, Julian Jones, the County Council. We're going to handle our business. Because like I said, this is where it started at. This is where Gov.O'Malley created his machine at. This is the Get Shorty program. And you're going to get more shorty than you could stand. Are we clear on this? Mayor Pugh, Gov.O'Malley, Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. We talking about the O'Malley machine. And I was exposing the O'Malley machine. And it says it right here, Get Shorty. You locked me up because I was exposing the machine. 13 years it took. 13 years is not going to be impossible. We're going to finish what we started. Cockeysville, Governor O'Malley. This is my hope this catches you. This is my third letter. It's my third letter. When you found out I was exposing you, there go Bush. It was too late by the time you got the third letter. There go Brand Bridges. That's why he didn't want to sign the movie release. Mike Shue. Bobby Zirkin. You feel me? Executive Director of the ACLU. Y'all had this. Governor O'Malley, you had this. You feel me? 400-year celebration. You feel me? Freedom. And I'm fighting for my freedom. Mayor Pugh, you had this in 2009. That's why you don't want to talk to me, because you tied to this. We're talking about white supremacy and Jim Crow justice. From Waukegan to Baltimore. Y'all can't hide from this. The movie Letters Design is by Rob Fix. He got the movie, and the movie is going to be submitted as evidence for a federal and a state investigation. City, county, state, and federal levels. You locked up a whistleblower. You locked up an independent filmmaker. All I was doing was making a movie. All my evidence is on the table. It's about the Democratic Party. It's about the war on drugs. My case is directly with the war on drugs. I was found innocent of all charges. Now we're going to go to court and finish what we started.